Hey guys, welcome back to the Infected. Shadow Slayer here, and today we are going to be doing some more looting. I went ahead and smelted up some bars, gathered some resources so that we can have some stuff ready when we come home. But overall, today we are aiming to go back to the city. It is 7:58 p.m., so we are going to go to bed. Sadly, as expected, we did lose some food in the freezer. It's a good idea, however, it needs more. Also, I found out because I tried to build the second one, you cannot build two freezers. I don't know if we covered that, but we didn't. That surprised me, so it kind of surprises me that you can't build two freezers. I realize that it's a colossal power draw. I get that, but again, much like the coolers before, shouldn't we be able to dictate what we build, our resources, if we want to build two freezers or not? But whatever. I suppose it would break the game theoretically if you were to have that too early. So I guess that's the thing, but again, I think we should be able to choose whether we want to devote that kind of resources. I did change up my mineral extractors over there, so now one of them is doing cobalt, one of them is doing copper, and two of them are doing aluminum. And speaking of extractors, we have a couple of extractors that are waiting here forever to receive their iron so that they can start running for us. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to throw those in on our way out. That's 10 times fast. Or don't, there we go. And let's see what we need. We need... Now that we actually have a clay extractor, or a clay soil mixer, or a clay mixer set up, we might actually need one or two of these. So I think the mineral, or the clay soil extractors will be the next thing to be brought up to speed. But let's just go ahead and grab our oil. That's what I figured. We'll just fuel all these up. And I think I really only need one of them on stone only. So there we go. We're getting a fairly decent chunk of stone anyway from these, and I think that'll really help us take some of the pain off of Money, because he's working hard. He's trying to get all that iron and stone and stuff collected, and it's just a pain for him to try and gather all that stone by himself. So we're going to go ahead and throw the stone in there. We'll throw the fragments in there, throw some iron in here. I did smelt up 20 lead bars. That'll give us enough for 4 windmills, and we're going to go slot those in right now. We don't have any cobalt, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem, but we can certainly line the lead up. 4 turbines ready to go for when we get cobalt. It's going to be big. And those, I fueled up the extractors in the cave, so they're going to be running hard. So we need aluminum, cobalt, and iron for all of these windmills, and of course lead. There we go. That one only has 2, but that's, we got 4 of them all leaded up. So once we get the disgusting amounts of aluminum required per wind turbine, we can start bringing them online. Look at all that iron. That's a beautiful thing. Since we're not even going to be here to refuel them, or to put more, I don't know, to put more materials to forge in them. We're going to turn those off for now, just because they don't need to be on, if we're not even close to being able to tend to them. I moved some boxes around just so I have more open area, and that is, as they say, that. What time is it? 8:30 in the morning. Let's get some breakfast, and we'll go from there. There we go. Alright. We do need some protein. I don't think we have any protein in, so we'll just have to eat a whole bunch of potatoes. There we go. Alright, kind of really poor breakfast, but grab that, grab our clean water, and we're off. I did unload the truck, or at least most of it. I'm going to take all the ores out of here, a whole bunch of lead ore there. Nice. Alright, back to the city. Probably refuel Big Red as well once we get there. But we're there. Last time we hit, so let's go ahead and we'll check this building here. And remember, just about everything that we're grabbing right now is designed to be sold to the trader, because we still need that water wheel tech, among other things. Come on, there we go. Oh, it's raining. Oh, hello. Even more gasoline that we didn't right and truly, I'll take it. Why aren't there any vampies around? That's a little worrisome, not gonna lie. It's a little worrying. It's a little troubling. A little worrying. Let's throw those in here. Those aren't signals. Oh, there's one. Francis Street and Hastings Drive, huh? Not seeing any bamboos. At least none over here, which is more than fine. Oh, I missed. The streak is over. Now we'll get them later. I'll take some free play bowls. For sure. Oh, apparently those do restock. Cool. Good to know. See, we got a free axe and a free crossbow anytime we want it. So, good to know. Corn. Oh, we got a meat stew, bacon pie. Oh no! We're all chockered. We really are chockered. 4 hours. Potato pie mix. Oh, we got spot in the truck for that. That is assuming, of course, that we can never get out of here. Looking good on that next health up, though. So, that and those. We don't really need the corn. Corn is not going to kill us. Probably unload the rest, I guess. And that. Oh, still no biofuel. That's not the way I would think. Throw that in there. And get that out. Potatoes. Yeah, we don't really need that. Phoenix. Throw that in the cooler. Oh, something I don't think I mentioned. Ooh, at a point recently, they dropped a small balance patch. Now they say, the developer was saying that he tweaked the quests, so we'll want to check those out too, because they may have changed. They might be a little more balanced now, so we should check that out. It's been a hot minute since I fired up the game in earnest, so I've forgotten all about that patch, but we should check that out and see how the new balance patches look. Let's see. Throw that in there. There we go. Throw that in there. There we go. Boom. And get that in. So at the end of the run today, we'll head to the trader and we'll have a look into the... We've kind of been avoiding that, so we absolutely need to take a look at that. Watermelon in the microwave. Not sure why you would put watermelon in a microwave, but here's what it is, right? Electrical parts. What is the matter, my pretty kitten? Really a whole lot going on in here, is there? Just top up. No, we don't need more corn. In there. We'll just run over and hit this one too. Your basic smash and grab, right? We should come out with a decent haul cash line. And we've hit everything else there. Help ourselves to everything on this block too. Pretty good time. Still clearing. That's good. Ooh, I don't think this is different. Because I don't remember there being anything in the back room here. Ow. So white car leads here. Okay, well nothing's changed here. Oh, clothing store. If you don't remember, this is where we found the helmet that we're wearing. The godly lumens. I'm just saying though, I have no problem with the level of lumens at this game. Give me high power flashlight or helmet every day of the week. I'll take it. You know, so suppose we could sell seeds, but I don't think it's worth it. Got a pretty good stash of plasma on here. I don't think we looted this one. No, we didn't. This was the last one. Coin. Buckles. Play dead. Ah, wrecked. How did he survive 2 bolts to the head? Very strange. But we shall not pause to ask too many questions. I think this will be the last building we loot today. Not done for the day, but we're going to head back to the base. Well, we might be done for the day, but we're going to head back to the base after this. We're going to check out on our production in the cave and see if we have enough aluminum to finish up one or even more of the extractors, the wind turbines. Because once we can start generating real amounts of power with those wind turbines, they'll generate all day and all night. They don't care what time of day it is, which is the real advantage of them. They don't always generate the most amount of power by themselves, but they will absolutely get us what we need. I'm starting to get full on food. I wish we could... See, that's the thing about the cooler, right? I know that if you could build unlimited coolers, it would likely unbalance the game, but at the same time, our food satchel is so tiny. It would be nice if there was either a way to upgrade it, or, I don't know, maybe... I don't know. Coolers are not big enough for the work they're expected to do. Cooked fish. That. We do want the cooked fish. I mean, we also want the cooked bacon, but see, right now our ability to store anything long term is screwing our prospects of building rations. Somebody wrecked this bathroom, eh? that is that apartment building finished. So now we head back. All these seeds. It's nice that we don't need the seeds anymore, but damn, we get a lot of them. Thing is, I don't understand how this game values the different items, right? You would think in a post-apocalypse, healthy, viable seeds would be way more valuable than they seem to be. Not complaining, just confused. Right? In a survival setting of any kind, food, number one priority, aside of shelter and water. And they all occupy a pretty similar place on the priority. What is it? 3 minutes or 7 minutes without air? I mean, if you don't have air, you're already screwed. So, 3 or 7 minutes without air. I think it's 3 hours without shelter. 3 days without water, I want to say. You can have it 2 weeks or 3 weeks without food, assuming you have the other things, right? But you do, and that's dependent on body mass too, right? If you have extra fat stores, you can go a little bit longer, but not indefinite. Let's get this stuff into the base, and we can even just, not that box. Okay, so let's grab these. Hey, excuse me. Animal bits, fasteners. Wait, are we getting attacked? Oh my, we're gonna lose all of our... Okay, we need to fix. We need to fix this. Oh, that was our bottleneck. Boy, that is what we were looking for. Don't necessarily need the copper. Should be enough for, I think, 2 turbines. So, 14, huh? Playing this game. We actually need to build. What can we drop? Could drop those. You know what? We're going to drop these, and we're going to drop exactly 5 ore. Where's our copper one? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough. Go back and pick this up. Then we're going to cuss ourselves out again. Drop the damn fuel. Thank you. Alright, copper not critical at this point, so we're just going to run this stuff back. We should now have at least 10 aluminum, and we should have enough cobalt for 2 turbines. So first and foremost, we're going to grab all of our cobalt. Stop your huffing. Yeah. Alright. That's not too bad for a single day of harvesting out there with Big Red. Let's get the rest of our stuff in here. All this stuff is going to be sold. Oh, come on. How am I carrying clay? Darn. Wow, I didn't realize clay and bricks were that heavy. In real life, obviously. Finally put the oil away, and then we throw in some... The wind turbine's not doing a whole lot of work right now, but subject to the weather. A little bit. Buckles, I'm not playing with you. So if I'm not mistaken, your power doesn't deplete when you're sleeping. Unless they changed that. Which they could have. Very well could have. But if that's the case, we should still have a few thousand. So your stored power doesn't go down when you're... So we're going up right now. At 7, if we hit the 40 mark, that's 280. And we're still looking at only 310 with the 3 turbines that we have. Let's see what we need. I think it's aluminum. We need aluminum, unfortunately. It'll be a lot slower drain, but unless the wind picks up, right, it's not going to be amazingly efficient. We need more aluminum, and that is not going to be forthcoming. How's our food doing? We need to grab our trank arrows. There was a goat over by... There we go. There was a goat over by the cave earlier. I want to see if he's still there. Because if he is, put a goat in our barn. Full disclosure, this is where we might wind up save scumming. So the way sex is determined is, in the case of goats anyway, it determines the sex when you put the goat in the barn. It has nothing to do with the appearance. So you could wind up with all-female goats for a long time. And the thing is, you need a male, obviously, because you can't breed goats without a male. But the problem with that is there's no way to tell, because the goats don't come pre-sexed. They determine their gender at the time of being put in the barn. But that is a good thing, somewhat. And it's also a very large pain at one and the same time. It is abusable, theoretically. In this case, we have to. I mentioned it before, and I'll mention it again here now. There was an issue at a point where male goats just did not spawn, right? Which I believe led to Buckles. Ooh, where'd you go? What the fuck? There we go. More eggs. Looketh like the goat may have wandered away. Fair enough, right? Oh, that's a pig. There we go. Oh, wait. So the males don't actually do anything for you? When you look at them, they don't do drops? You have to make sure that this stays. Alright. So, another wind turbine up and running? So in a perfect world, the idea is to get this thing to the point where it doesn't really tick down. Right? If you can get it to the point where you're producing enough, during the day at least, aluminum ingots, we do not have that. No. That's fine. Alright? Even if it's every couple days you gotta turn it off to try and, even if you have to turn it off every couple days, right? Still doing okay. Do we have an animal on the back here? We don't. That's good. Let's throw these in here. Buckle's taunting us, but we're not biting. So on the way to the trader, we are going to be looking for a goat. We're going to be looking for a goat, and we're going to be looking for, no, nothing else. We're going to be looking for a goat. If we see a goat, we will try. Guys, ask and thou shalt receive, I guess. Yeah, go to sleep. There we go. Now we're on the clock, because I believe in 10 minutes that goat will die. So now we're on the clock. I'm going to keep doing this. So we're on the clock. We are not going to be sporting with the Bambies when we get to the town. We're going to mow them over and we're going to leave them. And then we're going to go into the trader in that order. We're not going to play William Cup. Every second counts. Because we still got to get back with this dude. We're not even stopping for the ambulance check. Oh. Sorry, goat buddy. What the hell happened there? That's weird. Hey. Beep, beep, Mr. Ramby. Anybody else want to piss around? Oh, buzz off. Yeah, get wrecked. We'll be looting the bodies. Is there one back here? I don't remember. I don't think that was 4 of them. No, didn't kick it way back. That's fine. Alright, so we want, let's go here. We got our travel ones. But we're going to continue to hang on to these. Stop it. You. Oh, we have 200 coins. Nice. That's actually not too bad. 257 points. Like, the trout is no problem. The only stranglehold there is the onion soup. We've got 32 here. Let's see what, we would actually be making a fair amount on that. None of this is particularly difficult. You know what? I'm going to take that one. Yeah. Oh, okay, the one we're already on. Kevlar's already handed in. This is all easy. Yeah. That does seem to be quite a bit more balanced. Sell items in jobs. No. What do we need? We need a lot of coins. That's what we need. So of the techs remaining, you know what though? I am going to get... Oh, I can't get that one. I want that one. Oh, we'll get that one in a bit, I think. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that one seems a bit better. Maybe we took that one last time? Or a couple of sessions ago? I don't remember taking that quest, but that is the one that we're on. And there's a desert right here that we can get the owl from, so that's good. We just need the onion soup, really. Stop. We're cruising. Yeah, let's do it again. Mike, look, I got a goat. Good. Whew. Okay. So that one's a female. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to try and force the male thing this time around, because we need a female anyway. We need the milk. So the thing is, goats are a good source of meat, so we kind of need them. You know what I mean? Alright, so we, what's it? Chicken. Cook this chicken. Okay. How to cook. I need melons. My god. Put the chicken on the fire. What are you doing? There we go. And we're gonna need a couple more eggs for that. That's okay. There we go. A couple stacks of mushrooms. Where is my... Oh, there it is. Durr. Put them in the place where all the food is. Come on now. Stop it. Okay. Melons. Buddy. You know what? This is more than enough. 1, 2, 3. Stack of mushrooms. Go. Do I need half melons? And yeah, I do. Being silly. Oh, just one of everything. Okay. Missing melons. Chicken. Chicken, melon, mushroom, and egg. Oh my god. Okay. Dumb. Why wouldn't it let me craft it the first time then? But some rations. Did have some more chicken as well. So let's go and grab that. A couple of melons. No, that's okay. We only had one. Anyway. Now we're gonna go make sure that we don't have any more chicken on the fire, because I don't think we did, but okay. And there we go. Small rations. Way more than enough to keep us happy and healthy. Oh, wait. Nope. That's for our survival. That can leave half a coin a stack for those. That is so wrong. You know, I'm just saying, I feel like they should be a lot more valuable than that. Like an entire stack of 25 is half a coin. They just feel like they should be worth more than that. I get it. You can't overinflate them because you get them so easily. You do, but the other thing you got to factor in though when you're setting the cost is how valuable is this to somebody else, like to the other people in the game or the other people in the game, I guess, right? What would this honestly be worth? And to the people that you equip to get it themselves, I would think that these would be actually quite valuable. So, I don't know. It just seems weird that it's so low value. Where are we sitting there? So we got 42 electrical, 40 wires, we got 30 pipes. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. That's gotta be fixed. Okay, not mushrooms. Mushrooms have their own box. Oh, there we go, 5 melons. I think that's gonna do it for today, guys. Session, and you know, some good work. Make this into fuel. There we go. Fuel. Boom. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Yeah. We pick up next time. Probably wind up catch some fish. Because I know we have a fishing rod. And I'm pretty sure we catch trout where we are. I just think it's pretty rare. How many do we need? Wasn't many, right? No, it's just 6. Nah, we're fine. And we'll try and work our way towards making that onion soup. Because, yeah, the onion soup is pretty important. If you're enjoying the series, drop me a sub. Definitely send me a comment. You guys got any suggestions about, you want to build, or you think we need, or, a line. I may not use it, but I will always at least consider it. Right? So, until next episode, y'all take care. You have a wonderful day, and don't let the zombies bite. Bye now.